Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, I want to start off by saying thank you so much for all of the likes and comments when it came to our Wake Up and Adam this morning. We had such a great time. And even, yesterday, the 100,000 celebration was absolutely incredible. You guys showed up, showed out, and it was one hell of a conversation. But for right now, that is not what we're back to talk about. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams. Well, technically, her fiance, Simon Guobadia, has officially lost his $200,000 fight in a $5.8 million mansion. Now, they were fighting back and forth. We have all the details, but fighting over a mansion in Florida. Let's talk about it. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams, well, her fiance, suffered a huge loss as part of a real estate deal gone south. Now, thank you to Radar Online for sharing all the latest and greatest. We appreciate you guys. According to court documents obtained by Radar, a Florida judge has ordered $200,000, well, Guobadia put down on a deposit, technically as a deposit, to be turned over to the homeowner after the deal fell apart. Now, Radar first reported about this back in August, and it was a woman named Susie, and she sued Porsha's fiance in a company named Sunbelt Title Agency. The lawsuit was filed in Florida, and Levy claims that pretty much this is how it went. Simon agreed to purchase her 7-bedroom, 9-bath, 7,000 square foot, 3-floor Fort Lauderdale home for $5.8 million. He allegedly agreed to pay a $200,000 deposit. In court, she claimed to have turned in all the fully executed seller documents to the closing agent. It was around that time that she said things started going south with Simon Guobadia. Levy accused the businessman of failing to pay the remaining balance of the purchase price. She was furious that he defaulted on the deal despite her being ready to unload the property. As a result, Levy demanded the $200,000 deposit that was being held by the third party be turned over to her, and Porsha Williams, well, again, her fiance, denied defaulting and demanded mediation. This is what was said. The buyer is in default of his obligations under the contract and has materially breached the contract by, among other things, A, failing to purchase the property in accordance with the terms of the contract. Okay. B, failing to close the transaction contemplated by the contract on or before the closing date. And C, refusing to permit the escrow agent to pay the deposit to the seller despite prior demand. Now, the court record reveals that Simon Guobadia never filed an official response to the lawsuit, and the judge entered the default judgment ordering the $200,000 to be turned over. Now, my big question here is, did you just think that you go through escrow and you go through this process and they take the house off the market, but then you don't have to pay the deposit? I mean, even just to kind of give you guys a tidbit, my best friend was selling their home in Florida. And when they had 30 days, they put a deposit down. Let's just say put a deposit down for $20,000. And then they had 30 days to get the second part of the deposit, which was another $20,000. Since they didn't make it in 30 days, they called and claimed that they had a family accident and that they haven't been able to get their hands on the money, but it's coming. The real estate agent called my best friend and said, you can keep their $20,000 and you can, take the next deal, the second offer if you want. I mean, is it the best thing, the nicest thing to do? No, but you can do it. Same thing here. It's you take your house off the market and you're waiting 30 days. That's 30 days that your house could have been sold. You're paying the payments all over again, the mortgage, rent, whatever you're having to cover. 30 days is a lot. That's a lot of bills, especially when you're dealing with the taxes on a $5 million property. I believe it was $5.8 million. So yes, I do have a few questions here though. One, everyone says that Simon Guobadia is worth over $100+ million. And then I hear 40 million. I mean, I'm not asking people to look into him or anything, but does anybody actually know? And two, what did you guys think about Porsha's Family Matters? I was seeing where there was a lot of backlash against Porsha after she was trying to deter people from watching certain scenes of the show, allegedly, or telling them not to watch the show. I heard Tisa Tells and Layla Lynn and Grace Report talk about this, especially when we were doing our recap together. But now I'm looking at a lot of social media saying this show was the worst thing ever for Porsha, and getting with Simon was not a good move. I mean, who are we to say what's good for Porsha? But at the end of the day, when you look at it and look how everything played out on the show, it definitely wasn't painting her in the best light. I mean, on the show for Real Housewives of Atlanta, when she was on that franchise, I feel like she had to do so much damage control after the incident with Cynthia on the boat, pulling Kenya off the reunion floor, allegedly attacking someone behind the back alley of a Christmas party. I thought that she repaired that whole image and even the Kandi Burruss situation, and people were starting to move forward really, praising Porsha for her growth. And then you watch this and you're listening to everyone talk about watching Porsha's Family Matters and how it's impacted their view of Porsha. And I'm starting to think maybe Porsha, this was not the best move. But again, I don't want to just put stuff out there. Guys, go ahead and comment below and answer all the questions. Give us your unfiltered opinions. And don't forget, we will be going live tomorrow morning again at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, which is 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. We'll be doing our Wake Up and Adam with my 4 shots of espresso, ready to go, hit the road. You guys know how it goes. Then, of course, tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern, which is 8 p.m. Pacific. These times, guys, 11 p.m. Eastern is going to be Jason on Down with Jason, going live with C. Josh Go, his comedian friend, and a former Below Deck cast member. They're going live for Anchor Watch, which I'll be in the live chat because Jason records from our room, which means I need somewhere to go. Okay, now that I've unloaded that on you, thank you guys again for 100,000 subscribers. We just hit 101, and I feel like our next goal, let's say 150 or 200, whatever you guys want to go with. We have a lot of exciting news and announcements coming your way this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday coming up. I can't wait. I'm going to go get ready. Who knows? Maybe even take a bath. I don't know what the world, where it's going to take me. I love you guys. Happy Tuesday. Stay safe. Bye.